I personally, I play for my sister. And I still play for all the fans. You know, I love our fan base, but at the end of the day, I mean, she's a big strength to what I do. And, you know, if I'm ever on the wrong road, I mean, she's the first one to slap me across the face and say, get back in line. So, you know, she's the rock of my world. So, I mean, she's my ace.
She doing better?
Yeah, a lot better. So, you know, we just got to keep progressing with it. So it's a big fight, but we got to keep it going.
How big of a goal and how realistic of a goal is it for you to win the Heisman Trophy?
It's real realistic. I think I can do it. I know I can do it, actually. So I just got to play and ball out, have some fun out there, and, you know, put up some numbers. And
win.
Yeah, and I think that's the big thing. As long as you win the games that you need to and you win the big ones, I think the big games, you know, with our schedule, we have so many big games. I mean, we take an undefeated season, and, I mean, we're off to the races. So as long as we do what we need to do and I can help my team out the best of my abilities, I think that's I'm going to try to bring that Heisman back to UCLA.
And if that happens, or even if you come close, have a good season, at the end of the year, in all likelihood, you're going to have a heck of a decision to make.
Yeah, huge.
I mean, a lot of these draft boards basically have you going second behind Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
I'd imagine that if that's true, that's going to be impossible to turn down.
Yeah. You know, it's a decision we'll have to make after the season. It'll be a big one, huge decision to see if, you know, I love UCLA to death. But, you know, sometimes there's opportunities that you really just have to go with. But like I said, those are, you know, something we'll have to say for the end of the season. And that'd be you know, it's a blessing to be in that kind of position, to be able to, you know, understand that, you know, you have a big opportunity to go there, and you still have a big opportunity to play back at UCLA. So I think it's the best of both worlds. I mean, just knowing that you're blessed enough and you have the ability to either go to the NFL or stay and, you know, play some college football with, you know, the team that you love. So, you know, it'll be a big time decision. Fun though.
It's ironic to see how often, especially last year, you were compared to Matt Barkley.
Yeah.
Because he also started at USC as a freshman. And now Matt Barkley, for the next 30 years, is going to be held up as the #1 cautionary tale. A guy who could have been a top 5 pick, right, after his junior year, says he wants to come back, and then he goes in the 4th round.
That's the thing that you really have to take into account is, I mean, sort of it's all about the opportunity you have. I think when you're blessed with the opportunity, some opportunities you can't let go and you can't, you know, let pass. And as you see with a lot of quarterbacks recently, I mean, Jake Locker, same thing, Matt Barkley, you know, there's a prime opportunity when you have your window to go and, you know, still have that surging edge, just, you know, you're at your peak and you're doing the best of your ability. And, you know, some people pass, and sometimes it's a good thing. You know, Andrew Luck passed and came back and started a good season, but sometimes you have to take it, and then, you know, that's why it's a major decision to make, but it's one we're gonna have to make coming up.
And there are plenty of cautionary tales the other way, of course, the guys who come out and
don't. Yeah, so it's all a balance.
We call those high-class problems, by the way.
Yeah, that's
so
what
am I a top 5 pick, or am I going to come be the starting quarterback?
That's why I said it's good problems to have.
It's
good
problems.
It's not bad ones.
Most of us don't have those kinds of problems. We have different kind of problems. You guys went through an unbelievable, emotional, tragic situation here recently.
Yeah.
Tell me about Nick, and tell me about what that was like to go through as a program.
Nick was the greatest, individual you could possibly have on the team. I think he embodies what sort of you want in an athlete, and you know what you sort of. How you try to want to live your life. I think when he came out every day, for me, instance, you know, some practices you come out and it's like, oh, you know, we got another practice, but, you know, you can see Pasquale running onto the practice field, you know, with some energy and some hype and getting everybody lively. Out there on the practice field, he'd always be the one. You know, usually when I get up there, you have your Shaq, JP, and I'm not like, every day I'd be sitting there, you know, one-on-ones, and I'd be like, all right, Shaq, let's go. You know, run through a route. You know, you got your ones receiver and your ones receiver. Every day, Pasquale would jump up there when I'm about to go, and I'd be like, all right, man, let's just do it. Every day he used to do that, just jump up and run routes. And, you know, he was the most energetic, aspiring athlete we had. And, he did some big things for this program. And, you know, through his passing, we understand, and now we really understand just what this game means to us and what it really shapes us to be. I think we understand that, like I was saying, this game isn't just for us now. We're playing it for his family, we're playing it for Nick, and we understand that when we play, we inspire so many people out there who we may not even come in contact with, but just see us and want to be certain things that we're sort of blessed with to be here right now. And I mean, we understand that this game is huge and it touches lives. It really does.
I mean, somebody who's 20 years old and has his whole life ahead of him and all these decisions and possibly an NFL future, I mean, you almost feel invincible at times, I would think, and you're so blessed. And here's this situation where you just really recognize how fragile life is, that it could all be gone. I mean, that must be a really difficult thing to be processing in your mind.
Yeah.
You're only 20 years old.
Yeah, and it's I mean, when we went to his, his service, I mean, you understand that, we're mortal. And sooner or later, we'll all, pass on, and hopefully we can all leave a legacy at what we're doing, and that's the biggest thing that I want to do.
Well, you're definitely doing that, Brett, and you represent your family well and your school well, and just ball out. Have a good time.
Oh, man,
and enjoy your youth, because you're going to wake up tomorrow and you're going to look like me.
Yeah, see, I can. Thank you,
Good luck to you, Brett.
Appreciate
Thanks for
it.
being on the show.